It is 28 years ago. In 1996, I was employed by a Singaporean company named JSP Post, worked as a trainee. Since then, I stayed in Singapore for nearly 3 years and have a lot of unforgettable memories in that beautiful island state. "28 years later, I revisited Singapore in 2024. A thousand thoughts came to my mind. The landscapes, the bridge, and the streets all look both familiar and odd. This giant firebird stands here since 1990, before I first arrived in Singapore. It's a symbol of optimism. This sculpture has been standing here for over 3 decades. This is the back side of the same sculpture. Both Raffles Place and Merlion statue are the must-visit places for the visitors in Singapore. Sentosa has been a tourist attraction for decades. The Fountain of Wealth was constructed in 1995, together with the main Suntec City development. The fountain earned the Guinness Book of World Records at the world's largest fountain in 1998. Temasek Polytechnic was here when I lived opposite it over 20 years ago. Then I worked in Tampines Industrial Park. Malaysia migrant workers' motorbikes. Raffles Hotel is a luxury 5-star hotel established in 1887. The tall building in distance is Peninsula Plaza. This building has a long history and a lot of stories. Woodlands Checkpoint is one of the busiest border crossings in the world. over 300,000 people using it every day. Majority of them are Malaysians working or studying in Singapore. Orchard Road has been the traditional high-end shopping precinct in Singapore. In 1996, when we arrived in Singapore for the first time, we lived in this area and waiting for the bus for work every morning. Everything changes, but change itself. Here is connected with MRT systems already. I'm going to go upstairs into this HDB building to re-experience the living environment that we had near 30 years ago. Three new recruits, including me and the other two young men, all in our 20s, lived together. Typical HDB residential buildings with unique clotheslines outside their windows. A statue of Stanford Raffles, the founder of Singapore, is erected at the spot where he first landed in Singapore. Behind him are skyscrapers that are the symbol of Singapore's success and prosperity. I walked up to the summit of Bukit Timah Hill as I did more than 20 years ago. Revisit the Marina Bay waterfront area. The Maritime Museum in Malacca, Malaysia, where I visited in 1997 for the first time.